Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We actually have a 2v2, which isn't unusual. But what is unusual is that we're on the Imloth Melui, something like that. Imloth Melui, Menlu. RuudDevil, just remember the name of the map, and people won't make fun of you. But yes, we're on a map that seldom gets played in 2v2, or at least I never play this map in 2v2. It just seems a bit asymmetrical. So we're going to see how it goes. Going left to right. Bottom left, we have... Oh, wait, what? He didn't tell me about this. Okay, well, we've got Alex Shall Not as Woodland Realm. Expect Laming. And Irish. Well, as GG, anytime an Irishman's involved, you know something's going to go bad. Just the way it goes. And facing them is an Isengard. Oh, no, it's Old Nosy. Old Nosy, for once, not playing as Erebor. Okay, interesting. And another Woodland Realm, Windsurf. We've seen Windsurf before. So this is going to be really annoying to keep tabs on if there's two Mirkwoods. If there's two freaking Faraday running around. So yeah, why is this map a bit weird for 2v2? Well, if you notice in the bottom, or sorry, in the top left, it's rather choke pointy, and these giant mounds sort of restrict where you can build your resource building, whereas the other areas don't seem to have that. There's also this random sort of indentation, that this random, like... hill here. I don't know, it's maybe not strictly asymmetrical, because I guess this has got like choke points too. But I don't know, just this area up here seems very restrictive. But maybe that's just me. I don't know, you guys let me know. Anyway. Alex Shall Not loves the Woodman start. He's been talking about this ever since Woodland Realm came out. And it's a strat I never use. I was actually going to make a video about Radagast, Woodsman, and then trying to get a Radagast Rush into Bjorning Berserker Rush. Basically using everything except the elves as a Woodland Realm and seeing how good it is. Anyway, he switched to their axe. He's got a builder kill already, which, if this was live, there would be a big shining XD in the top right, because Alex Shall Not, if he's known for laming with Cav, he's also known for XDing out the ass. And as you can see... they're level 2 sure, but even if they were level 1, they would be cutting through these knife fighters. So, not only can they get dogs for extra protection, but they're very versatile. And you can autocast this, so that they take more damage from Woodman attack. But that's I think that's only for range. No, it just does more damage. Okay. So yeah, Woodman are very good. Very good. Anyway, so Wildman start for Old Nosy. And it seems that Irish is going for peasants, and he's gone for the windmills to obviously give him a reduction in infantry cost. And I know that you're depriving the enemy, but if you're gonna instantly destroy it, you should at least be moving your peasants here, because yeah, you would have slowed him down there and probably caught up to him. But now he's basically got 2 free resource buildings, even if he's got no XP or power points. Even if he's got no XP or anything, you're literally just giving him 3 resource buildings just by instantly defeating. Sorry, I'm sure that's the right thing to do, but it just looks funny. Like, oh, he's near it, he sneezed on it, boom, better delete it. Alright, let's go back down here. Alex with them on hold ground stance and keeping them very close to the fortress. Lost a few men there, but very ballsy play. Let's have a look at the bases. So we've got... okay, white... no, orange is bottom right. Okay. So it seems he's gone with 2 forward Bjorning Lodges. Because this is obviously where you get your Woodman from. They're only 300? No, that's got to be discounted, surely. Then that's just Sylvan Infantry. Oh my god. That is so good! Oh, I've got to try it now. Particularly when they had the dogs. They seem to just do so much building damage with their axes as well. They're such a good unit. And people are going to think I'm just saying that now, but trust me. I've always known, because I'm just that good. Yeah, just trust me, it's fine. Source, trust me. Okay, so Irish is rebuilding all of those mills that he basically just scorched earthed immediately. And is it me, or does my game seem very quiet? You know what? I had the fucking setting on my headset way too low. I hope that was... yeah, that was my bad. Anyway, you should be able to hear the game properly now. There we go. Sorry. Sometimes it moves when I put it on. I apologize. But now we can hear it. It's only been like 3 minutes. It's fine. Alright, Irish is recovered. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 peasants. And I hope he gets Eowyn. Because if you're going to make peasants, at least validate Eowyn by making her. Old Nosy sort of bailing out his teammate there and getting a level 5 Woodman kill. But the fact that the Woodman got level 5 kind of shows you just how badly these Sylvan were outmatched in the beginning. Alright, peasants are counterattacking. I think this map, as much as I like Westmarch, I think this map is actually maybe better. Because Westmarch, I played it the other day, PvP, and it caters to the turtle a bit too much. It's so hard to get in the enemy base. Whereas I think this map, just from the little bit I've seen, it's already more fluid than Westmarch.
We are called to war.
Oh my god, I can't believe I had that volume so fucking quiet. I do apologize. So stupid. Anyway, wargs. Without Shaku, they'll just get stuck and they'll die. I'm of the firm conviction that wargs without Shaku are useless. Even with their howl, I think they're useless. If you think I'm wrong, then feel free to let me know. I don't really care if I'm wrong. It's always good to learn. Although they are doing a lot of work here. Really good work from Old Nosy. He's actually managed to kill at least 2 peasants with that. And he goes in for a 3rd trample. Okay, it seems peasants are the one unit that wargs can just screw over on a regular basis. Peasants would surely lose to Wildman heads up. Why did he go with that? Yeoman archers would have been way better against Wildman. Yeoman archers are not to be underestimated. Alright, Alex Shellnut is continuing with the Woodman spam. Both still level 1. I don't think he's going to go for the B economy yet. He's getting a Sylvan clearing up. And it seems that... Oh my god, there goes the buff. That was his teammate's buff, I'm pretty sure. No, that was Alex's buff. They both have fucking rings around them, so I don't know who got the buff there, actually. There's 2 Woodman play, I have no idea. Irish did go for draft. I think even with...
My place is in the field.
Okay, so Eowyn is coming out. We've already got a unique game. Alex shall not really microing these guys well. The only thing he's not doing is the mark of Bama, the mark of Boomer. RuudDevil, do you have to turn everything into a fucking meme? I just can't help it. I blame a certain friend in my life. And if you can figure out who that friend is, then you win a prize.
Take up arms, yeoman.
But yeah, if he was doing that, they'd be taking way more damage. But credit to Old Nosy. RuudDevil says wargs are useless. Old Nosy enters. Hold my Shaku. Let's have a look at his base. I know there's action going on, but let's just have a look. He's got 2 Wildman huts. And he's still pumping out the wargs. Draft has been... Or draft hasn't been used. Eowyn is leading the line. She does give them armor as well. Interesting. We got some Yeoman Spearmen as well to obviously counter the warg, so he's learned already. And I think Dunlanding Barracks, they have a lot of hit points. So building them either side of the furnace is a real good way to protect your furnace, because it takes a lot to hit through these Wildman huts. And Wildmen are just getting picked apart here, holy crap. Peasants receive swords and shields, gaining 5 damage and 40 health. Okay, cool. And they can be upgraded. That's awesome. Alright, if we keep Eowyn all the way and she gets Garden of Ithilien... I think Garden of Ithilien level 8 is a bit... I don't know. Who's gonna 1, make Eowyn, and 2, who's gonna get it all the way to level 8? She actually gets a really good ability when she poses as Dernhelm. I don't know. Do you think level 8 is a bit too high for Lady of Ithilien? I don't know. Maybe they just don't want 2... I guess because Theoden gets his heal pretty early on. They don't want 2 heals. Alright, Alex Shellnut is going in. Let me just switch over. Alex is tier 2 now. Oh my goodness, he spotted the Tauriel. He did Elven King's Patience. That is so unlucky. That is... I don't know if Alex is lucky or good, but that was both lucky and good. Although I don't know what's lucky about getting piled into by a warg. And he's cycle trampling so he doesn't get caught out. Alright, this is devastation for Old Nosy. He hasn't gone with the lame tier 2, he's gone with the eco. Which every use of this gives you enough to make Ugluk, which is a nice deal. And he's just cycle trampling. The amount of value he's gotten out of these wargs. He's lost barely any wargs. I don't think he's actually lost a single one. Anyway, peasants are going in round 2. Yeoman archers. 1, 2... Yeah, now he's spamming them out. It's a mixture of peasants and yeomen. And you see how many dudes are hitting this building and how tanky it is? He needs to make sure... Yeah, he's got spearmen on hold ground to protect his archers. Really high quality game here because they are actually anticipating, you know, the enemy to sort of trample, and they're working around that. But he must have made Wolfgar because he's got the Longhouse, and he's making the Dunlending Axemen. So really, we're getting to see things that I don't usually do, which is the Dunlending Nobles, Woodmen, and Eowyn. So this is already a really cool game. And Old Nosy is 2/3 of the way to his tier 3, and this is all down to his wargs. I literally said wargs were useless without Shaku, and here he is just proving me wrong. Majority of the time, or rather every time I used wargs without Shaku, they just... Is it possible that I'm just not good enough? That can't be right. Anyway, Huskarls are getting chopped down. 500 they cost. And the heroic statue isn't even built yet. That was purely all the peasants and yeomen doing all that. And Old Nosy on the back foot because Irishman is really... He's sort of left his comfort zone here. Mother trucking Christ, dude. He deleted 3 windmills in like the opening 2 minutes. And then look at him. He's just spread like a plague. Speaking of a plague, Alex is still going with Woodman. It seems like he's getting... he's finally made the Sylvan Spears. He's finally sick of those fucking wargs. And a forward barracks as well. His base is completely empty, pretty much. And those crows are from Wolfgar, who might have died, but I was sort of admiring Irish's base. I didn't actually see what went on. Anyway, for all the slaughter that Alex is doing here, the wargs have really saved Windsurf. Freezing Rains come out, cancels all leadership. They still get the buff from the Horn. He notices the spearman and makes a last-minute turn. You fucking nerd, Nosy. That last-minute turn. That was... He's doing this while also attacking up here. That's how good Old Nosy is. Anyway, so all these yeomen are debuffed. Eowyn is level 6 now. Mostly wildmen in there. There goes the tier 2. No, Wolfgar is still alive. And you can bet your bottom dollar when Wolfgar gets level 5, we're going to zoom in for the banner. Buff from Mirkwood comes in to buff the Dunlending Cavalry. And now the Huskarls. I don't think he would have been able to finance all these Huskarls without devastation. He's done really well there. +1, +1, +1, +1. I think Irishman might have got a little carried away here. Although this forward heroic statue's still not down yet. And they're probably amazed that he's got tier 3 already, actually. Let's have a quick look. Alex has been doing a lot of killing as well. He's not even halfway. Or rather, he's just over halfway. Man, feeding so many power points for Nosy. But he wouldn't have been able to do it without all those wargs. The banner comes out for Wolfgar, which means he should get some Huskarls as well, which are these beautiful boys. Which I'm pretty sure these guys are hero killers as well. And Old Nosy has lurked out as well, although he needs level 4 to get cripple, so Eowyn is safe for now. These guys are on a summon, or on a timer, and they are just gonna probably one-shotting all these peasants, I would imagine. They look so cool with their shields on their back. I think they did such a good job designing the Dunlending Nobles. Because they're meant to be like, I guess the Wildmen are obviously like, I don't know if you would call them barbarians. They seem too dumb even for barbarians. But the Noblemen, they had a pretty fearsome reputation. They could contend, they could go toe-to-toe with the Rohirrim. And they were fairly burly, stout men, so they had a lot of strength. I think they captured that with the Huskarls. Anyway, level 5. Oh, these guys have done really well to stay alive, actually. And Alex Shelnut needs to send some help now. I don't know what he can do. I think he needs some palace guards. Mirkwood's gonna need some elite units to contend with these Dunland and Cav, because they are themselves the elite.
Greenwood warriors, ready for orders.
And I think that combo of like intense peasant spam with some yeoman archers was a good idea. But I think he underestimated just how good Old Nosy could micro.
Without apology.
Wolfguard just got... No way! That's GG. That's GG. I was just about to comment how Wolfguard just got annihilated by all those woodmen. Look, Alex got 3 points towards his tier 3 since we last commented on it. And in that time, Old Nosy hit his tier 4, Wrath of Karathras, to just completely annihilate, I don't know, probably like 400 command points worth of woodmen. Alex's entire army gone up in smoke. Alright, he's got some, still got some woodmen left, and he's got, Greenwood swords. And that was Eowyn getting... I've missed 2 heroes dying now. It's hard to keep up with 2v2s, I apologize. Alright, he's got Dismounted Kingsguard in formation. They're not gonna die, but they're not gonna catch up with the Cav either. Alright, woodmen are here. They're sort of trapped between all these tents, which is gonna make them... I don't know why he went with the swordsman. You know that there's lots of Cav here. I guess he needed them to compete with the Huskarls. Or not the Huskarls, yeah, just the regular Axemen. But this is a game where we've seen Dunlanding, Cav, and Wargs. Of all the games of Age of the Ring I play, I've never done that. He's got Forged Blades now, don't think I didn't notice it. And he's just cycle trampling to death. Whoa, what a masterclass by Nosy. And really, I think Windsurf has been carried here. He got annihilated by Woodman in the beginning. And Old Nosy has basically been fighting 2 battles at once. If he, as I said, if he just didn't... If he lost some of his wargs, if maybe Alex was faster getting pikes out, then yeah, maybe he could have killed some wargs. And then maybe that could have turned the tide, but... I don't know. Maybe not. Knowing how well Old Nosy micros, it might not matter. Anyway, finally the Palace Guards come out. Alex has decided to... Nope, he's still keeping up the woodman. He is determined to do this. You know what I would do if I were him? I would get the Bjorning battering ram and just make a push for the enemy fortress. Because yeah, you're losing badly, but if you can take out one fortress, then you might be able to regain the initiative here. Anyway, a little skirmish in the middle, but all the action is outside Irish's base. Eowyn died, obviously. Lurtz of Steel, kick in. I think she died before Garden of Ithilien was able to be a thing. Imagine healing Dismounted Kingsguard. God, that would be so good. 900 for the Huskarls. Strong versus Pike. I'm pretty sure they're strong against other things as well. Limited to 3. Yeah, I think they're just strong against everything. Freezing Rain has returned, and 14 more points in the bank. Are we going to see both tier 4s come out for Old Nosy? Let's have a look. Who is this guy? Oh, this is Windsurf, who's still on... Who hasn't even reached tier 2 yet. Okay, Alex has gone for the Aotherod. And is he going to rush the fortress? Can they do that? Tariel is there, next to Frumgar. Old Nosy seems to be harassing Alex's base. I don't think this is actually going to get anything done, unfortunately. It's taken about 1/3 damage. 1 Bjorning battering ram was all you needed, Alex. And yes, you are good enough to sneak it in there. Of course you are. You must have had the money amidst all that woodman spam. Yeah, they're not going to get it. Alright. So just... Nosy. You know what? I'm going to give Rohan a break. I'm going to torment Alex for a little bit. I would love to see Saruman come out. Just the ultimate flex. Just to fireball. Let the enemy chase you and then just get trampled by nothing but Cav. Alright, well, one of them got pretty badly beaten up, but they got back to base. I think. Maybe? Thran is convinced that once you upgrade these to level 2, the Beyonding Lodges become amazing sentry towers, because they fire arrows and they're really tanky buildings. I'm not so sure. I haven't used these as makeshift towers before. But there'll be a time I can test it out. It's a Thran strategy. You know it's not going to work. It's like its maps. It's like his maps, rather. This has basically just been, I'm going to say it again, it's just been Old Nosy just fucking carrying. And it seems that he knows he could finish it, but... Oh, no. I was just about to say he doesn't want to finish it because he hasn't made any siege. But lo and behold, there goes the battering ram. Wait, what does that do? Oh yeah, the Mordhau grip is really cool. They basically smack the enemy with the butt of their sword. I thought that was a really cool idea that they put in. Alright, with the battering ram here, yeah, this thing's gone down. They got Forged Blades as well. Rebuild comes in as one final act of defiance. Elven Waystone to teleport his army back, but... Wait, no, that's not... That's Windsurf. He used the Waystone to teleport his army in. And there's the ultimate tier 4. Old Nosy repays his allies' coordination by zapping him. You know what? I would have done the same. I'm not here to judge. In fact, I'm here to command. Well done. And Tauriel thinking that she's damaging a fortress. Man, if she had got the final hit there, she probably would have leveled all the way up to 10. That's always, if you know you're going to get the fortress... Oh, there's GG. If you know you're going to get the fortress, make sure a hero gets the last hit. Pull everything back. And then they'll just skyrocket XP. Anyway, I hope that was a really short game. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I think that was just Old Nosy carrying. But that was a really interesting game just because of all the units we saw that we don't ever really get to see. So more of that, please. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Bye.